Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing really well. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you what I eat in a week as a vegan. Now, some of you guys may know that I've been losing weight all of last year in 2020, and I've been doing it a little bit so far this year, but I've been finding it pretty tricky in lockdown. So this week's video isn't really about what to eat if you're losing weight. It's more just what I eat to nourish my body and make sure that I've had a healthy week, but I also don't feel deprived. I want to make sure that my body's full of all the vitamins, nutrients, minerals, omega-3, omega-6, protein, all the good things that you need that you can absolutely get as a vegan. This week's video's worth of food meant that I lost 1 pound this week, so it's not a huge amount of weight to lose, but I was really pleased with it. So I hope that you enjoy this video. I hope that you find it interesting to watch somebody else's take on being a vegan. If you could like this video and leave me a comment, that would be absolutely brilliant. And even better still, if you could subscribe to my channel, that would be amazing. You can also follow me over on Instagram at 5'2_eyes of blue. I really hope you enjoy this video. It's obviously slightly on the longer side because I was filming 3 meals a day, 7 days a week, and some snacks as well. So I've tried to cut it down to the shortest possible. I really hope you enjoy this video. Please let me know what you think. I had such fun filming it. Good morning, guys. It's Monday morning at 10 a.m. This morning I've been out for a run and I've had a shower. I've got myself ready for the day and I'm going to be starting work in about half an hour, but I'm just having some breakfast now and I just wanted to show you the first meal of this week's vlog. So after a run I usually get pretty hungry and I want something that's going to keep me going all the way through until I probably won't eat lunch until about 2 o'clock today. And so I'm just going to show you what I've made. So I've got some focaccia bread I brought fresh over the weekend. This is just the last bit of it. And I've got some tofu eggs that have got paprika, turmeric and some kale namak. Some tomatoes that I did in a dry pan with a tiny bit of salt and some avocado with chili flakes on the top there, cup of tea, pint of water. And that's it for this morning. Lunchtime, the sun is shining and I've had a productive morning so far. I'm really looking forward to tucking into this lunch. So yesterday, Sunday afternoon, I did quite a lot of food prep. I roasted up some sweet potatoes, chopped up some carrot sticks, made some hummus, made Bolognese, which we'll see later, made a salad dressing, that kind of thing. So I've got loads of bits ready to go that I can just grab quickly at lunchtime and put together a healthy meal. So let me show you what I've got for my lunch. So today we've got the vegan Higgidy spinach and roasted tomato vegan quiche. I've just got a quarter slice there. You can see I've got the rest here ready for Mark when he comes down for his lunch. This is the dressing is from Elsa's Wholesome Life Global Vegan book. It's called the Ranch dressing. I really, really love this dressing. It's so tasty. It's made with cashew nuts. Just a salad with 3 types of seeds on there. So we've got pumpkin seed, sunflower seeds and hemp seeds. Oh, and I think I put some chia on there as well. A little bit of cannellini bean hummus that I made, 2 olives and my sweet potato. See you later on for dinner. It's just super quick. I need to get online in about 1 minute, but I'm just going to show you this snack that I've made. It is a rice cake, one of these callo rice cake, some squeaky bean pastrami and some hummus, and I'm just going to have that. It is 30 seconds till 4:30. I need to go. Evening, we've just finished work and I'm just about to tuck in to dinner. So for tonight, I've got spaghetti bolognese. So I've got a little bit of whole wheat pasta, but actually mainly I've got courgette in there and then a sauce using like a vegan mince on top, and just made it with some tomato puree and bits and pieces and a little bit of applewood smoked cheese on top. So I'm going to eat this now for my dinner. So dinner was so nice. I really love spaghetti bolognese. Is that really like basic of me? I just love it. It's really yummy. And with the courgette, you're getting like extra vegetables in there as well, which is so yum. And tonight, this is a naughty thing left over from the weekend. Normally I would have some fruit and yogurt, but I've got a salted caramel goo pot. So I'm gonna have that tonight, and then the rest of the week, my puddings will probably be more fruit-based. Good morning, everybody. It's Tuesday morning. I've just woken up. My hair is, but I've literally just hopped out of bed and I've decided to make my porridge straight away this morning because I just wanted to eat when I woke up. I felt kind of hungry. So last night I prepared this. I like to do that when I know I've got to start work early. I like to prepare this the night before to get the porridge all ready. So I've got oats and pumpkin seeds, cacao nibs, chia seeds, Brazil nuts, quite a few bits and pieces in here. So let me just show you in the pan. So you can see I've added all this goodness to the porridge, and I'll probably end up having that 2 or 3 times this week, to be honest. So that's the porridge cooking away, and then I'm going to show you in a minute when I put it all together with the other bits. And here's our Tuesday morning breakfast tray. I'm going to take this up and we're going to have it in bed as a bit of a treat. In the porridge, I've got all the nuts and seeds, but I've added in some blueberries. I had this, I don't normally buy this, but it was on special fruit compo. So I've just added a bit of that in because I thought it was nice. And I've got one of these cocoa raspberry yogurts. I've not used the whole thing, just to like a little bit. And cups of tea, pints of water with lemon. And that should hopefully set us up till lunchtime. Hey guys, don't hate me. I forgot to film my lunch until I've now eaten most of it. So sorry that you're going to see half my lunch. Pretty much the same as yesterday. It was that same vegan quiche, just the other half, and loads of salad and some sweet potatoes, a little bit of hummus and some carrot batons. So that's it, nice healthy lunch. I think I'm gonna have a little peanut butter cup thing that I made afterwards, but I'll show you that in just a minute. So I'm just gonna finish this off now. Lunch has been had. It was actually really nice. I really like that quiche, like the base of it goes really crispy. I don't know how that they do it, making it a vegan quiche. Every time I make a quiche, I always get a soggy bottom. So it's good that that one now exists, so we don't have to put up with that. I'm just going to have this little peanut butter cup thing that I made at the weekend. This is a recipe from Elsa's Wholesome Life Global Vegan book. Sorry if you can hear banging in the background. I have instructed Mark to chop up the butternut squash for dinner while we're having our lunch because I hate doing it, basically. So this is the peanut butter cup. I made the chocolate from cacao butter, cacao powder, coconut oil, bits and pieces like that, mixed it together. I'll leave you the recipe. And then the filling is some cashew butter and some blackberries in chia seeds, which made it go into a little bit of a jam. And then you just put it in a case and put it in the freezer, and it makes these little sort of like the Reese's peanut butter cups, but without any like refined sugar in it. The only sort of sweetness is maple syrup that's in there. And I really like these. Mark's not a huge fan of them, so he's going to have something else. But I'm going to have half of one of these. And I've just done this, a little plate of apple and tangerine. That's that compo that I had for breakfast, and a little bit of the other half of the yogurts. Tuesday dinner, the working day is over and I'm absolutely starving. On tonight's menu, we've got a Bosch recipe, which is called the Sunny Sri Lankan Curry. I love this one. It's butternut squash, red pepper, cashew nuts, some coconut milk, some spinach, and with some basmati brown rice. This is probably one of my favourite meals. Mark was cutting the butternut squash up for me earlier on, and we've done half in here, and then I'll use the other half for a meal later in the week. But yeah, this is one of my favourite meals. Make some pudding now, and earlier on I literally just threw into one of these ramekins some oats, some apple, blueberries, chia seeds, a couple of pumpkin seeds and a little bit of maple syrup, and I just popped them in the oven. Well, actually in the Ninja, whatever it's called, the Ninja thing, we call it the air fryer, because our oven is finally broken. So until we get our new kitchen, we're literally living with just the air fryer as an oven. And what I'm going to do is put in some of this compote that I had for breakfast, and then on top some of this yogurt just to top it off. I still can't find my favourite yogurt, which is the Coconut Collaborative one. Does anybody know? Have they stopped making it? I can't find it. So this one is the Plant-Based Collective, and it's like this is a passion fruit flavour, which I don't really want too much of because I've got the compote. I still can't say it. So I'm just putting the yogurt bit on the top, and that's it. That is going to be the pudding. Good morning, it's Wednesday morning and Scout and I have just been out for a dog walk. I didn't go running this morning because my left hip really hurts. I've been having this problem now for a couple of weeks, so kind of annoying. And I've just made myself a very yummy breakfast, pretty much the same as Monday's breakfast actually. So I've got half a bagel, some avo, tomatoes and some scrambled tofu with ketchup and a proper cup of tea. So that's Wednesday morning breakfast. Wednesday lunchtime. Scout and I have just come back from a walk. Look at her. She's all wet. It absolutely chucked it down. So we've had to pop on the tartan doggy dressing gown. I've had to get changed and put on my loungewear while I warm up. But I've just made some lunch that I'm really excited about, which I'll just show you now. I've got a salad here with spinach, tomato, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, little tiny bit of avocado because obviously I had avo at breakfast, some carrot batons that I had pre-chopped, some hummus that I had pre-made, some sweet potato pieces that I had pre-made, just needed to heat them up. And then today I made these buffalo cauliflower. So you make like a light batter with some flour, paprika and a bit of oat milk, and then I put them in the air fryer. You can just put them in the oven, and then just literally glaze them with a combination of sriracha, maple syrup and soy sauce. They go like sort of sticky wings, I guess, is what the meat equivalent would be. But anyway, I've only ever had it as cauliflower. And then with the Elsa's Wholesome Life ranch dressing over the top. So this is my lunch, which looks like I've done a lot, but actually most of the elements were pre-made on Sunday when I did all my food prep, which means that I can eat a lunch like this really quickly because there's no way that I would actually be bothered to make this if all the elements weren't ready. So I'm about to tuck into this. I've got a peppermint tea to get warmed up, and that's Wednesday lunch after getting soaked in the rain. Wednesday evening now. I must admit, since coming in from that rainy walk and having lunch, I've not been as productive as I'd hoped to be, so dinner is just going to be last night's leftovers. I'm just heating up in the pan at the moment. It's the sunny Sri Lankan curry from the Bosch cookbook that I had last night. I'm basically just going to heat this up and have it with a little bit of rice, and that is literally going to be it for Wednesday night dinner. Not that exciting to see leftovers, I know, but that's the reality of having a busy day, getting rained on, feeling a bit cold, and I've got to that can't be bothered stage now, so just heating this up. It's Thursday morning. I've been up this morning, done a workout, had a shower, got ready, and I'm literally about to start work in 15 minutes. Luckily last night I prepped all of my breakfast, so bubbling away on the stove, I have got some porridge. I looked back at the footage of how much porridge I was having and I realised I'm probably having too big of a portion. So this is about half, and I'm going to see if I can manage with like half, that's ready actually, half the amount that I had on Monday. So I tend to only have 1 cup of tea because of the caffeine. So 1 cup of tea, and I'll have that, I'll drink that after I've eaten the porridge so that I'm absorbing all the nutrients, nutrition from the porridge and all the good stuff I've put in it, and then afterwards I can drink the cup of tea. I think it's the tannins that might block the good stuff, so that's what I'm gonna do now. Yeah, got about 12 minutes now before I need to start some work and be on a call. So I will catch up with you guys at lunchtime. Hey guys, it's Thursday afternoon. Look at the chaos in my kitchen. I've just made lunch, and I'm also, after I eat my lunch, I'm gonna make my dinner because I've got a big gap now. So basically I've got like every vegetable out in the house and ready. But this is the end of the meal prep that I've done. So basically all the stuff that I had prepped on Sunday and a little bit on Monday that in the fridge, I am about to use it all up now for my final lunch prep meal. So let me just show you. It's pretty much the same as yesterday. I've got the buffalo cauliflower that's got the nice maple, soy and sriracha sauce. I've got the salad with some seeds and also the ranch dressing. That's the end of that. Carrot batons and my homemade hummus, and just a few sweet potatoes that I roasted previously. Evening now, and I've just come back in from a walk around the block. And what I've made, which I did at lunchtime, raised jackfruit chili. And I've got jackfruit with loads of spices, some kidney beans, red pepper, red onion, carrot, loads of garlic in here. The plate's a sort of very basic salad because I had a lot of salad earlier. I've got this red cabbage to use up, so that's going to kind of be the side. And then I've made some guacamole and some salsa. Lots of good veg and colours on the plate there. Just thought I'd quickly show you guys the pudding that I've put together. It's basically tangerine, apple, a little bit of yogurt. I've got one of those half sort of peanut butter cups going on there, a few flaked almonds, walnuts, and yeah, that's it basically. Oh, a couple of cashews, just a few little nice things in a bowl for pudding, and that is going to be it with a nice peppermint tea. That's going to be it for Thursday's food. Good morning. It's Friday morning and it's just after 7, so I've just got up, and the first thing I'm going to do this morning is have my breakfast, and then I'm starting work quite early, but I'll be going for a run at lunchtime today because I've got a kind of longer lunch. So hopefully I can really fuel up for that today with my breakfast. So I'm going to have porridge again. Not particularly exciting on the breakfast front, but I do love porridge and it helps me keep filled up till lunchtime. Same porridge as before with all the nuts and seeds, but I've just put in these frozen blackberries. And what I did was last night when I prepared this, I just took these blackberries out the freezer. I buy a pack of frozen ones and just put them next to the pan, and then just once I finish cooking it I just fold them through. Lunchtime now, and I'm just back from a 5k run. I was really pleased because I shaved off 4 minutes from my time, and I think it's just because I got new trainers and I was able to like bounce along like a lot more confidently, so I'm feeling really good about that. And I'm soon going to be going out for an afternoon walk with my mum, so I've literally got about 10 minutes to eat this lunch. I've quickly just made these little mini wraps. They don't look that appetizing because I made them in such a hurry, but they are really yummy. There's basically like a jackfruit, sort of smoky jackfruit base that I've put in there, some chopped up red cabbage and little sort of kind of julienned carrots in there, and I just put some hummus in because we had some more in the fridge which I thought I'd finish but I hadn't. And then I've just got some sweet potatoes on the side. I'm really starving actually because I had, I would say maybe too small an amount of porridge this morning, and I noticed that I was hungry by 11:30. Just need to get the quantity right with that. But anyway, I need to go because I need to eat this quickly now, but I'll catch you guys at dinner. It's Friday night. Best night of the week, and we've both finished work and we're just about to have dinner. It's 7:10 and I'm basically just heating up what we had last night, which was the jackfruit chili, and I'm basically just gonna do exactly the same as last night. Just doing a really quick salsa. In fact, I've done the salsa. I love salsa. I love making this salsa. This is like my favorite. Chopped tomatoes, little bit of raw garlic, red onions, salt, basil, and olive oil. That's one of my absolute favorite flavors. It's just like the freshest thing that you can make. I love it. So that's going to be the Friday night dinner. It's Saturday morning, the best morning of the whole week. I didn't really sleep in that much, to be honest. Scout woke us up about 7:30. She needed to go out, and then my hip and my lower back was hurting so much that I just had to get up then. Anyway, I did a nice like half an hour yoga session, which is specifically for hips and lower back. Now I'm just making some breakfast. It's a breakfast you've seen loads of times before, but it's such a favorite that, you know, we have it on a Saturday. So I've got some scrambled tofu here, and just got the paprika, turmeric, kalanamak, bit of salt, and a bit of oat milk. And then I've just got my, oh, I've gone all steamy. Just got some tomatoes here in a dry pan with some salt, and I'm just about to chop up this avocado or mash up this avocado for guac. That's going to be our Saturday morning breakfast at 9:30. Here we go then. Saturday morning breakfast is go. I'll catch up with you guys at lunchtime. Afternoon, we're just back from a walk, and I've got my snood thing. I thought I'd show you this. This is great for when we go out for a walk because it acts like a scarf, but when people don't keep their distance, you can pull this up aggressively at them, and you know, it's like wearing a mask. I love it. I haven't taken it off yet because it's really nice and cozy. I'm gonna make some lunch, but we were so starving when we came in because it's now 1 o'clock and we had our breakfast at 9:30 that I've just made a little rice cake snack. Rice cake, leftover guacamole from breakfast, and this squeaky bean pastrami with a little bit of salt and pepper on top. Having that with a cup of tea, and then I'm gonna make proper lunch. Just been in the kitchen doing a bit of cooking. In fact, I've got a bit warm actually from doing this lunch. But let me show you what I've made. So I've just used my little Le Creuset pots, and in here I've got a vegan mac and cheese, but it isn't really cheese because what it is blended up butternut squash with some nutritional yeast, garlic, onion powder, a little bit of milk, and then in there is also some hidden cauliflower and green beans. So actually the amount of pasta, and it's whole wheat pasta, is minimal. I really wish that I had whole wheat macaroni, but I can't ever find that in the supermarket, so I just use the whole wheat pasta spirals that I can find. But I must look for whole wheat macaroni. So it's basically macaroni cheese, but there's no cheese actually in it, so it's kind of like a healthy version. And then I've just got loads of salad around the side, just all your standard salad bits, and some sweet potato, roasted sweet potato. So, oh, and a little bit, I tell you, there is some cheese here. This is vegan feta, so just a very little bit. I think we've got about 4 cubes each there. And that is Saturday lunchtime. Saturday night now, and we're having a bit of a treat for dinner this evening. Mark's been in the kitchen for the first time this week, may I add, and he has rustled us up burger. So we've got a Moving Mountain sausage burger with some spicy vegan cheese, mushroom, and some veg, avocado, and then some sweet potato fries, some of the mac and cheese that I made earlier. It's not really mac and cheese, it's butternut squash. And we've got here some Ruby's in the Rubble chili mayo, and that looks like a lovely Saturday night dinner. We're going to watch the new Coming to America film and enjoy this on the sofa for a bit of a Saturday night treat. It's Sunday now. I'm just going to quickly show you what I've had for breakfast because I fear that this is going to be the longest video of all time. It's nothing that exciting because you've seen it before this week, but it's just my favourite, so we're just having it again for Sunday morning. So we've got tomatoes, avo with chilli and some scrambled tofu, but this time I put some spring onions in the tofu to make the sort of scrambled eggs. And it's smelling delicious. Sunday afternoon, and we've just come back in from a really nice long walk actually. It was about 5k and it was a place that we hadn't been to before, so that was super nice. So we've just come in and quickly heated up a baked potato. Mark is very organised and he bakes potatoes in the oven and then freezes them in the freezer. So all we have to do is put them in the microwave to get that oven baked potato feel. This is some leftover chili, the jackfruit chili that I made the other night, a little bit of the applewood smoked cheese and some salad. And I've just made this little like seed and nut mix there to put on top of it just to give it some extra protein and vitamins and everything. So I've got some sunflower seeds, pumpkin seeds, chia and some walnuts in there which I'm going to put over the salad. And that's it, a really simple quick Sunday lunch. Here we are, we've made it to Sunday night dinner. This is my last meal for this vlog. You will have now seen 7 days worth of breakfast, lunch and dinner and a few snacks. Basically everything I've eaten. I can't say that maybe I had the odd biscuit that I didn't film, but pretty much everything that you saw is what I was eating this week. So I'm just going to show you my final meal now. So it's Sunday night at 6:30 and I've just made this aubergine curry. This is from the Elsa's Wholesome Life Global Vegan book. It's really, really easy to make. We've had this before with naan bread, but I didn't have any naan bread, but I did have some flatbreads left over. So what I did was put a little bit of like vegan butter, garlic and parsley. And I've just done like a little selection of the bread here. So I didn't want to have rice again because we'd had rice quite a few times this week. So I thought that maybe like a sort of naan bread kind of thing with this would be really nice. And I have got an experimental pudding to show you as well. So you haven't quite heard the last from me, but for now, this is the Sunday night aubergine curry. And this is it plated up. So aubergine curry with a sort of garlic naan, garlic flatbread. So I've just made some pudding. It's a date milkshake. Never made this before. This is from the Elsa's Wholesome Life book. It's called the Middle Eastern Salty Date Shake. It's got dates, vanilla extract, salt, oat milk. It says almond milk, but I've only got oat milk and some hemp seeds. And then you can top it with a little bit of granola, which I thought was fun. So I made some granola today. It looks a little bit crispy. Obviously I had to make it in the Ninja because our oven's broken, the sob story that you've heard too many times in this video. So I'm literally going to top this with a bit of granola. I think Mark's going to hate this because I've just tried a tiny bit and it was really quite sweet. I'm not sure if it's going to be up his street, but the granola is just nuts and a little bit, some oats and a bit of maple syrup. Here we go. And there it is, the final meal of the week. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video and it's been fun to see what I eat in a week. Maybe you've got a diet very similar to mine, or maybe you eat completely different things and it's fun to see what somebody eats when they are vegan and plant-based. I really hope you've enjoyed this video and you can give me a thumbs up and you can subscribe to my channel, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.